Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers who deposit $5 or more can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 back in a bonus bet.
Bron and the Lakers are looking a little better, so I'm excited to see how they do coming out of All-Star break with some big games against the Warriors and the Suns coming up.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Jenkins. New customers can get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Jenkins, Jenkins. The crown is yours. Welcome to Jenkins and Jonez on the Volume Podcast Network. It is Monday, February 19th, and we are so excited to talk about the NBA All-Star Weekend. It's Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
Hey, everybody, have a good?
LeJethro Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's up, Bubbas?
I'm Gardy B, a.k.a. Mike.
Motherfucking Mike.
Motherfucking Mike.
And we're produced, as always, by the lovely and talented Josh Rodriguez. Josh, What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
How you doing? What's up?
Jackson is en route, returning from the All-Star Weekend, but I do have his Dookie Butt of the Week.
He sent us a picture of the court, and it is just as disappointing as it sounded once we found out the details on it. Yes. Like they said, it's not hardwood. It is stickers, and there's lids over the top of the rim.
That's nasty.
It is so trash.
That's a lie, bro. And there was a lot of motherfuckers. There's a lot of anti-indie. You know what I'm saying?
And who came around like, this is cool as fuck. And then we just had to kind of take our cool compliments back, man.
You feel me? I mean, a lot of people that were there were like, nigga, let's never do this again. I think Chuck said it like, yeah. Never hear. No, it was Draymond. Let's never do this again. Never, not Indy. Well, I don't know, bro.
Damn.
So a little spoiler alert: Jackson's Dookie Butt of the Week is indeed the city of Indianapolis. He said it was 15 degrees. He said it was 15 degrees when he walked out to go get his flight.
What's crazy
Never
is
again,
it was cold
brother.
as fuck in Cleveland, and I enjoyed myself. So it's cold is not. I mean, and in Chicago it was cold as hell too, and I had a fucking ball. So it's not just the cold. You feel me?
It's not just the cold. I will say, regardless of what life is like outside the arena, nothing fixes what we just watched. And I just want to start by saying we need to bring back shame. 211 points given up. I don't give a fuck if it's an all-star game. I don't give a fuck if you're kindergartners playing against NBA players. You cannot give up 211 points under any means, by any circumstances. It's not fucking cool, bro. This fucking disgusting to give up 211 points, dog. I cannot fucking believe that shit.
Bruh. It's and the thing is though, if you watch the game, you saw that the East just hopped out on the West's ass very, very, very early, right?
Yeah.
And I looked at the team pictures. The West had a fucking murderer's row, right? It's fucking Bron, it's Jokic, it's KD, it's Steph, it's Luka, it's Book, it's AD. You know what I'm saying? It's
and I'll give you just name one guy who's ever played defense. So I will give you that. Like,
and then you look at the East, and it's Paolo. Look, I want to be clear. I am big fans of just about every one of these young kids I'm about to name, right? Yeah. It's Paolo, it's Tyrese, it's Jalen. You know, it's Scotty
Jason
Barnes.
Tatum, you know
it's Tatum is Jaylen Brown. And I was like, bro, the West is so much more talented than the East right now. They're gonna lose. The West is gonna lose by 17 tonight. Because that's just how shit works, right? Like for whatever reason, the more talented team always gets their ass smacked in the West in the All-Star game for whatever reason. And that was just the East just really hopped out like from the very first quarter. And it was just a hole that the West couldn't dig themselves out of. But the West played a decently competitive game on all-star scale, right? Like, it wasn't like they rolled over and just didn't give a fuck. You saw them, out there, trying as much as you would see them try in defense in an all-star game. You saw them out there not bullshitting and really trying to get buckets. But the East just really came out there like that's the hunger of youth. Whereas, the West had like a lot of, old heads who were, laying on their laurels. And I think that's what it was, bro.
I just think I don't feel like anybody cared. It didn't feel like either side truly cared. It felt like maybe the younger boys were willing to put more effort into it. You feel what I'm saying? And the old heads who like, nigga, I'm not like I've been here before. This is LeBron's 20th All-Star game or some
2000th
shit.
All-Star game.
Yeah. He didn't even play the second half for real. Like, fuck this shit. I don't know. It just seems like I don't want to watch something where I feel like it doesn't matter to anybody on the court. You know what I mean? And that's what I think the issue is. If it was, you could score 200 points if it's fun. It was just 200 points of nothing. That's what it felt like, you know. And it was so bad. I was talking to Rob, and I'm like, what? Why did I ever like this? I'm wondering if, you know, like maybe me liking the All-Star game back then. You know what I mean? Like maybe it was, you know what I'm saying? Like I should never have really. What would be different? It's still the best in the world playing, but it just doesn't feel the same at all. So,
I think Scott Van Pelt tweeted, "It's really simple. If you don't care, neither do we."
Bro, that's what I mean. Like it was 200 points of nothing. It seemed like nobody truly cared. And I mean, Tyler, you saw defense. I ain't see that defense, bro. I ain't see no defense.
No. I'm not acting like they was locking up, but I feel like
he said he felt like it was average All-Star game defense. Which,
right?
To your point, John,
I do not feel like guys were just stepping
is.
aside to drivers and letting them, you know. I feel like guys were at least throwing their hands like, oh, you got paid, you know? You know what I mean, right?
Oops, I'm sorry.
Oopsie. I will say this. I enjoyed Cat's performance tonight. I enjoyed how you know, everyone's going half speed. Cat was like, when I get the ball, I'm going 3/4 speed, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever Cat got the ball, he was attacking. He had 50 tonight, I think. So, you know, I enjoyed the performance that Cat put on tonight. Shouts to Cat.
I enjoyed what
Dame
did tonight.
too. I like Dame. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if you're in a game where no one gives a fuck, making half court shots is probably the coolest thing you could do, and he did that, you know, and looked like he wanted the MVP that he went and got. But that was like, you know, I watched the game with the kids. We were out at a bar up here. We were on vacation, and like that was the only time anyone reacted verbally was when Dame hit the half court shots. It was like, oh shit. But that was it, man. Other than that, it's like John said, 200 points and nothing is exactly right. It was empty calories. It was like eating unflavored ice cream. Like you're getting all the cholesterol for fucking nothing. Like you're just eating the fried breading, but with no meat underneath it. Like it just was, man, I don't know.
It's eating
bro.
chocolate that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you get those little chocolate, like the Valentine's candy, and it's like, I'll eat it because it's chocolate, but really, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
the wax,
Like
just brown wax.
Yeah. This isn't. I'm getting the same bad things from chocolate, but not the good things from chocolate. That's what it felt like. You said empty calories.
Yeah. Tyler, I know. I think John and I have been a little grumpier than you in this segment, but I know you had a Republican roundball take watching the Saturday night shit. So I'm gonna let you get your red hat off, bro.
Hey, this is like my first Republican roundball take of the season. We might need to feel that motherfucking Andy Griffin music. But dog, did y'all see Ant during the skills competition?
Yes. Yeah. You were just talking. Yes.
I want to be clear. I love Ant. Y'all, anyone who listens to this pod knows that's one of my favorite fucking players in the league. And I want to be clear, I'm not defending the sanctity of the fucking skills competition. But
that's my job.
Yeah, right. You're the skills competition guy, right? But Ant went out. Ant was on team number 1 picks, right? It was him, it was Wemby, and it was Paolo. 3 fucking gods, right, in the skills competition on the same fucking team. You know, 3 fucking NBA infinity stones right there. And he went out there, and for his part, he did his whole skills challenge left-handed, and he stunk that shit up so bad. And I didn't like it. And I'm someone who loves, you know, Ant's antics. I'm someone who loves how he is just a no filter. He's perhaps the best interview in the league. But I didn't like that shit that he pulled with that because, like I said, I'm not here to defend the sanctity of the skills competition. I do not give a fuck about the skills competition. But Ant is a fucking all NBA talent, a dude who people are saying is primed to be a face of the league. When we have these thought exercises, these discussions on who do you want for the next 10 years of anyone in the NBA, his name is always at the top of these discussions, right? And you got to understand, bro, when you've got that on your shoulders and you go to All-Star weekend, like it's on you to kind of represent the league a little better than he did there. It's on you to not make a mockery of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, again, I want to be clear. I'm not taking offense to him not giving a shit about the skills challenge. I'm taking offense to him not understanding the magnitude of the player that he is. You know, you are, like I said, you are a guy who's primed to be the face of the league. You want to see Kobe out there doing that shit. Like, this motherfucker was out here throwing up left hand shots that were just hitting straight side of the backboard, like back to back. It was horrible. And like I said, bro, I know Mike is the skills competition guy. And like I said, I am not someone who is out here trying to defend the sanctity of that, but I'm someone who wants Ant to realize that, bro, you are way bigger than making a mockery of yourself and making a mockery of the league during a time like this. When you go to All-Star Weekend, it's time for you to put on, bro. It's time for you to show the people that, yeah, I'm a guy who's, you know, a franchise player in this league, and I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do my best. You know what I'm saying? I don't even give a shit if you win the skills competition or not, but just go out there and you know, give it your all as much as you can. I don't even care if you bust your ass, but bro, like, the shit that I saw there, it just didn't sit right with me, man. It didn't.
I feel like it wouldn't have been as bad if the All-Star Weekend wasn't as bad. You know what I mean? I feel like the weekend is too bad for you to be making a mockery of anything. You know what I mean? Like, the All-Star Weekend is on its last leg. You know, you need everybody to be hitting on all cylinders to make up for this shit. Like, it's an All-Star Weekend where the 3-point contest is the best part of it. Bro, that was an appetizer. You know what I'm saying? When what happened to Applebee's when niggas just started going for the appetizers? You know what I mean? When the entrees weren't hitting. You feel me? It became Applebee's that we know today, nigga. You feel what I mean? It became, you taking a date to Applebee's, nigga? It became a joke.
It became sit down. It became McDonald's with the booth, bro. You feel
what I'm saying? And so, like, that's what this is becoming. And when you're playing like this, like, you don't give, like, dude, we're seeing games where there's 200 points. Last year we said this shit last year was just abysmal. You feel me? The dunk contest is trash and embarrassment. And then you're out here doing the skills competition, which was actually good last year, which we thought was actually decent. You're fucking around going left-handed. It's like, dog, you think it's one way and it's the other way. And I think that's just a lack of awareness of, you know, what's going on and how people feel about this weekend, you know?
Yeah. I just, at the end of the day,
still love Anthem, obviously.
Of course.
I mean, yes, of course. And I still love all the guys we were just talking about played like shit in the All-Star game, bro. But the fact of the matter is, if it's going to be as bad as this shit was on Saturday and Sunday, stop doing it. I know they have TV contracts. I know everything else. But, like, I used to cancel plans because, oh, man, I forgot it was All-Star Saturday, bro. My bad. And, like, I would rather do almost anything else. Just like, you know, I mean, like, I like talking to you guys, but I still watched everything.
The rookie-sophomore game, we would stop like, oh, shit, bro. Like you said, my bad. Nigga, I got to watch this. You feel me?
I'm still going to watch it every year, but, like, it felt like an obligation this year, and after watching it, I was backed up in that feeling. And that's a horrible look, bro. You have some of the most famous human beings on planet Earth together in Indianapolis, of all places, and you have them for 48 hours, and you didn't make shit with it, bro. You know what I mean? It's like you got the greatest musicians of all time to sit around together and tune their instruments and go home, and make anyone who watched it feel like they were dumb for watching it. You know what I mean? Like Tyler was talking about with Ant. If you don't give a fuck about it, then why do it? Then why am I watching it? Like, again, like you said, I don't need to see you slapping the floor in the skills challenge. But if you truly don't give a fuck about it, do anything else then. You know what I mean? Like, go on an IG Live at a strip club or something. Like, do something that is like of entertainment value. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
But I don't know, man. It's like, and I don't know if it's just that this generation is too cool for it or whatever. But to get,
no, are we going there? We're
what you don't be. I mean, like you know. I mean, would you disagree with that statement though?
I don't think the generation's too. I don't think the product is good anymore. And I think.
But why is that? The product's not good because they don't give a shit about it. The basketball players aren't worse.
I mean, yeah.
You had a West team with Braun, KD, Steph, Book, and AD.
That did not make me. Generation though.
That did not make. I'm saying this. I'm saying this NBA. I don't mean like the young kids don't care.
Okay, because I'm like, yo, this generation. Are we like?
No, I guess. I guess more what I meant was like this era. If this era is too cool, right? But it's the same thing we talked about with the dunk contest.
I agree with that.
Like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, the dudes of those generations, and Braun too, to a large extent, understood the weight of being the face of the NBA. And we talk about that on the corporate side now, but we're not talking about it on the competitive side anymore. The competitive side is
more NBA
only
company man. More company man, nigga.
No, that's what I was about to say. Like going back to the ant shit, right? Like, bro, you're going up against. There was like a team Pacers there with Halliburton, Miles Turner, I forget who else. And I'm like, bro, if this is supposed to be the league that has kind of built itself on the mythology of the fanatical obsession of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, and you are Ant Edwards, and you see all the love that Tyrese Halliburton has been getting. Like, why are you not, at least trying to get over on him and win a skills challenge against him? You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't get. It's we see all these youngins who say they kind of came up in the church of Kobe and in the church of MJ, and we're not seeing it translate to shit like this. Like I said, I do not want to see these dudes going balls to the wall.
It translates on the court, just not in the All-Star weekend. Yeah,
but All-Star Week, like I said, All-Star Weekend is when you are in one place with the best in your fucking profession, all in one place, and you ain't trying to get one over on them. Like,
is it the center of the universe like it used to be though? Like, I mean, there was a huge gravity around the All-Star Weekend, and I think part of it was why people competed because it felt.
But they're all still there. To Tyler's point, that dude is still next to you. But you're not giving a fuck.
Do they feel like it's not important in this way that we feel like it's not important? Is it a result? Do we feel like it's not important because of the players? Or does everybody feel like it's not as important because it's not as important?
No, I think that I think we're reflecting back. I think it's what Scott Van Pelt said. I think we're reflecting back what they're putting out. Because when there's a great dunk contest, we're excited about a great dunk contest. If those two teams had played hard today, it would have been a fun All-Star game.
I mean, we saw a good one in Chicago.
I like the Elam ending shit personally, but
yeah, what happened? Why did they stop that? What made them stop that?
Because Tyler said it was. Because Tyler said it was dumb. No, it was just. I think they just.
You didn't like it, Tyler?
Nah, I loved it.
Okay.
No, I think they just correctly felt like All-Star everything's getting too complicated. But the problem is they just it's what you said. And John, you hit it on the head. I understand I'm arguing for guys to be company men. Tyler's arguing for a young, rich person to care about the skills challenge. I understand the way those things sound.
I want him to realize how big of a fucking face he is. That's what I want.
And you're not asking to be a company man. You're just asking to understand.
Yes. I want you to understand. People are saying you might be able to carry this league one day. You had your clown shoes on last night, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what doesn't sit right with me.
But I think the issue is we understand that it sounds lame as fuck. Like, there's no argument you can make that doesn't every argument we can make sounds lame as fuck. But the fact of the matter is that shit sucked. It was Dookie. I don't apologize for that. I sat and watched every minute of it, and it was fucking Dookie. So
and we also want to be
stop doing it.
We also want to be clear. This is not an indictment on the league as a whole. It's just a pure criticism of All-Star Weekend. We want to have,
and we were huge fans of the I thought the in-season tournament was great, but I was talking with Josh before y'all hopped on. Braun came out from the day one that they announced that shit and said, "I care about this shit," and because the face of the league said he cared about the shit. Everyone had permission to be going hard in regular season basketball games in fucking November and December. And no one has that permission right now except, I guess, Dame. And even the way Dame's doing it is shooting from fucking half court.
So what's the fix, man? What's the fix? We're some angry old men who've been shaking our hands at a cloud for the last 10 minutes.
I'd stop doing it.
What is the fix? You can't do that.
I know, but that's what I would do. That would be my fix. My fix would be, hey, man, we need to take a couple years off this shit and see if people actually give a fuck about doing it. I know because of TV contracts and everything, the Kia Corporation would never allow them to do that. I understand that. But to me, I just think it's like, hey, man, if no one wants to do this shit, why are we doing it? Like, it's not making your fans like the sport more. The most diehard NBA people I saw are the people who are the angriest this weekend.
I feel like All-Star Weekend is for the 10 to 14-year-olds more than anybody, though. You know what I mean?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah. I will say me and my 17-year-old cousin, we kicked this today. I took him to his AAU game and shit. He didn't watch any of the All-Star weekend. Not 1 second of it. He said he caught up on it on his phone. Like he saw how trash the dunk contest was, and he saw, Sabrina and Steph, but he was not tapped in at all.
It was
And
the same thing with Vinny.
He's a hooper. Like I said, I was taking him to his AAU game today. He's a hooper and he wasn't tapped in.
Yep.
I mean, one thing we already talked about, superstars have to be in the dunk contest. The 3-point contest is great. You feel me? I think they bring the Elam ending back into the All-Star game. You have to do that again. And I just feel like players just have to give a fuck. And I don't know how they do that, but I just feel like players have to compete. I think what was great about
Adam Silver's got to call someone a bitch.
Cared.
That's the fix. Adam Silver's got to get on the microphone and call someone a bitch.
You're talking about Ant Edwards. Do you think Ant Edwards understands like that? Like they might be passing him the baton in like 4 or 5 years?
I'm concerned that he doesn't. I really am. There were some situations that I wouldn't mention on here, but I think we both know where I was like, you're moving in a way that doesn't, where I don't feel like you understand the magnitude of who you are right now.
Like you think it's obvious as Giannis right now, but it's probably in Jason Tatum and then probably Ant.
Yeah. I mean, I think Ant's probably a second team All NBA guy this season. He's been that fucking good. But like I said, I just want him to realize how good he is, bro. How much like you've got a whole fucking franchise on your shoulders, bro. You are a franchise player. There's only about a dozen of you in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he understands how good he is completely, especially how players talk about him. I don't know if he understands completely what comes with that.
Yes, I don't think he understands the magnitude of that. I think he
Yeah,
knows how
yeah.
nice he is for sure.
Like the
I think he knows he a cold
responsibility that
motherfucker.
comes with being like the guy in the fucking league. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Every time I buy tickets, it's a weird pick your own adventure experience with a bunch of hidden fees, and I never know what I'm going to spend. You shouldn't have to worry when you buy tickets to your next big event. Gametime is a fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, comedy, and theater events near you.
I'm looking at the Gametime app right now. The Wizards have quite a few home games that I'm interested in coming up. They've got the Phoenix Suns visiting in February. They've got the Celtics coming there a couple weeks after that. Gametime offers last-minute ticket deals, zone deals. It's easy to find and buy tickets of every kind of event in your area. You can view all the seats in your venue. I'm very much interested in the Hennessy Suites that they have going on at the Wizards home arena, so definitely interested in investigating that a little bit more with this app.
Gametime is the only ticketing app that gives you complete peace of mind with your purchase. You can see the view from your seat before you buy, so you know exactly what to expect when you arrive. All-in prices show your total upfront, so you know you're getting a great deal before you check out. They're obsessed with finding ways to help you save money on tickets. Gametime has deals on tickets right up to the start of the event and even an hour after it starts. It's the place to find last-minute seats. And with zone deals, you pick the section and Gametime picks the seats for big-time savings. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code JANJ for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code JANDJ for $20 off. Download Gametime today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. All right, one group of people who cared tremendously about the game, and this is such a weird twist of how we watch All-Star games and stuff, is they did have the two charities who were going to benefit from whichever team won in the stands. And I just think that's such a weird fucking dynamic of these like Boys and Girls Club of Indianapolis kids sitting up there like, please, someone care about the game. Like we're like our basketballs are worn. They're like perfectly smooth. Please, God, someone fucking play defense.
can't even dribble in the rain, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Maybe they need to put the kids closer to the court and to like just do the Tiny Tim thing, bro. Just like, please, Giannis. Like our fucking
Make
the
it like the
backboard is
bubble
cracked.
with the families like sitting right behind the. So you fucking let somebody blow by. You have to look in a child's eyes and their parent. You know what I mean? Like hell yeah, nigga. Like you said, shame. That's what it's missing. Shame, nigga. Shame these niggas into being fucking, the players they are. Sheesh.
Yeah. All right. Let's answer a question. We're a big lookalike podcast. We've all been accused of looking like a variety of people. Our good
Motherfucker
friend
said I
Black
look like
Trey
Darvin Ham. God damn.
said you
Yeah,
look
bro.
like
You might
Pockets
be getting
himself,
close to
Darvin
every
Ham.
nigga face. You might be following me into every nigga territory, bro. That's a
Listen. I feel like
him, Barry
I'm
Switz.
a,
Go ahead.
I'm going to say I'm a pretty honest guy. I will admit when you got me, I don't see it with Darvin Ham. Like the Bernie Williams, you nailed it. Hey, 10 out of 10. I'll give y'all that. I don't see it with Darvin Ham. Maybe y'all see something I don't, but I don't see it with Darvin
I
Ham.
didn't say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know.
John's just happy to see someone else get accused of looking like someone else.
Bro, I'm tired. Nigga. My face is tired.
And maybe the
Like
thing,
like 30
I don't,
niggas.
maybe the thing I don't like about the Darvin Ham
The most
comparison,
unoriginal human on the planet, but go ahead.
maybe the thing I don't like.
God didn't even try with me, nigga.
You are Apple C, Apple V.
Copy and paste, nigga. Copy and paste, nigga, but go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe the thing I don't like about Darvin Ham is I see failure all over his face, and I don't want to have a failure face. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at this dude, I'm like, bro, you are not built for what you're in right now. This ain't you, dog. And I do not want to have a face that looks like I don't know what the fuck is going on in my life.
Yeah.
His
You know what I'm
face
saying?
looks like he has hands in his pockets. That's
Yes.
why it's so funny, because you don't even
He got
have
the hands
to
in his
have
pockets
hands in your
smirk.
pockets. He would have been pockets even without hands, nigga. You were pockets, hands in your pockets, face ass nigga, bro. It's crazy. He got that hands in the pockets, ass motherfucking smile, bro. It's crazy.
He's got resting, crestfallen face. You know what I mean? Like resting, like, damn, these dreams are hard to accomplish face. Like,
He's got like an ear on antidepressants face. Like if you prescribed ear or some shit to get over his depression, he would look like Darvin Ham, bro.
That nigga Eeyore will walk into the room and ruin anything.
Ruin just
I got
And it-
so, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah, I guess.
Right. I guess.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it, Eeyore?
Yeah.
For some people, I suppose.
You don't ever get tired of the sun. I mean, like, golly, bro. That make no sense.
Eeyore
But
was
you know
probably
what?
the first time I ever got a Republican round ball takeoff. It's just 6 years
How do
old
you feel
watching the
about
TV
Eeyore?
like, you got the day off, Eeyore. You don't even have to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to school, bro. Come on.
Bro, come on.
How about an attitude of gratitude, Eeyore? Come on, bro.
You're a millionaire. You're on TV. Damn, Eeyore.
I feel like,
Goddamn.
but you know what? I feel like Eeyore was relatable. I feel like all of us are like, yeah, we got those days like that, but Eeyore, your whole life is like this. It might be time to get some help, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, kind of where Eeyore lost a lot of us. I feel like.
It's got to turn around at some point, Eeyore. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said,
Hey,
like
get in
John
the
said,
gym,
man, hey, bro, you're
get
on
you a
TV
personal
every
trainer.
day, dog. You know what I
Every
mean? You
day,
get to
nigga.
hang
Come
out with
on,
you
bro.
get to hang out with Winnie. You know what I
You're
mean? You get to hang out with the guy.
Jackass. You know what I'm
all
saying?
the poo, all the motherfucking honey you can eat, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Most-
you know
Most
when he gonna
famous
hold you
donkey
down.
on the planet, nigga. And you just unhappy all the time? Crazy.
Oh,
We're
shit.
children,
Okay.
bro. We are children. We
Fuck
can't take
Eeyore.
shit
Just
seriously.
lit Eeyore ass. We have complained about the All-Star Weekend Eeyore. God damn. We are some old grumpy men.
We some old grumpy ass nigga. Anyway.
We kind of been Eeyoreing our way through this episode, I guess.
I mean, even the last one, we talk
Yeah,
about the dunk
bro.
contest, bro.
Put
All of
Eeyore
us
up
had
on,
on-
put
yeah.
Eeyore up on the thumbnail. This is a big Eeyore energy episode.
yeah. All right. Did y'all hear about Nicole Fegan, the attorney in the Young Thug YSL organized crime case, being arrested on RICO charges?
Wait, the
What-
attorney got
If
arrested?
she is a
too?
defense attorney?
Yes.
God damn.
They get, hey, bro. I see why that nigga gonna snitch.
Hey, that motherfucker would have been there till
They
2062,
getting
bro.
everybody up out of there,
Yeah.
nigga. The lawyer, the pit bulls, nigga. Everything they getting everybody. That's crazy. Everything associated with him.
She's been charged with criminal solicitation to commit the offense of tampering with evidence
Oh.
and participating in criminal street gang activity. She was arrested for allegedly cold calling a suspect in a September 22 double shooting. Yeah, and then they were just putting up all of her social media clips. But you got go look at what Trill put up on his timeline. All of her clips, she thought she was Young Thug. Like,
hey, I'm gonna say this. She went above and beyond, bro. She was just dumb by doing it herself. If she put someone on payroll to do this shit, that is a hell of a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But she's dumb as fuck and she did it herself. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay, so what exactly did she do?
She was she was a part of the group of the group that was committing crimes that she was defending. So that, which is what the RICO case comes in. Basically, it's essentially an organized crime charge. But she was tampering with witnesses, trying to get people to she called someone and said, quote, "Dispose of your phone as the police are going to arrest you," which is frowned upon.
Yeah, that's rookie moves.
That's against the law. I don't feel like that should be against the law.
Lawyers telling you to destroy evidence is like the definition of against the law. Yes.
I get why it's against the law, but also get rid of your phone. I don't know, man.
Like I said, that sounds like some employee of the month shit to me, dog.
Right, I mean,
I would want my defense attorney going that hard for me. I ain't gonna lie.
It sounds like she was doing her fucking job, bro. You know what I mean? Like
you gotta see the you've got to see the clips that were going around on Twitter of her rapping, filming herself rapping, talking about how she's the best lawyer in the world.
She couldn't wait to go to jail, nigga. She chose the life, nigga. You feel me?
All right.
I'm trying to find this. Where is which?
John,
send me the links. But go ahead.
I will. John, you found a new white man, bro?
No.
I saw your tweet. I saw your little tweet. I saw your little post on Twitter. Hold on, let me read this.
Mike, you ain't white, nigga. It's been over with, bro.
Hold on. I have to type your since you're still shadow banned. I have to type your entire fucking ad.
Bro, it's over with for me, bro. You think he gonna fix that? Damn, he ain't fixed shit on that app, bro. I'm in the shadows forever, my boy. I was hanging with a homie to the point where
you said hung with this white dude for the first time today. Homie was so cool that I forgot he was white. Wow, bro.
Nigga, I forgot homie was white, bro. We was rapping. I went, okay, it's this dude, and he listens to the pod too. He's a fan of the pod too.
All right.
He invited me to, he's a musician that invited me to go to the Genesis class. Usually when I'm around people, I'm like, at least I'm trying, I have to work to kind of fill the dead space because I don't want to feel uncomfortable. There's a little bit of nerves. You know what I mean? I'd rather be home, generally speaking. Great time, bro. And it was crazy because I hugged him after we left, nigga. We were together 3 hours, bro. It was chill as fuck. Forgot the white man was white, bro. He was so fucking cool. I'm like, bro, anytime you want to play, kick it, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with your boy, you know what I mean? Solid ass dude, man. So Paul, you know what I mean? I hope you listening.
That's some motherfucking
You cool
Paul.
as hell, bro. But it's crazy. Hang with a white dude on the first time and he's so cool you forget he white. I came home and talked to Raza. I was like, yeah, I was hanging with so-and-so. I ain't even say he white, but he cool. Usually I'll say that. White dude, but he cool. You feel me? I ain't even say that. I just said, with the homie. Crazy, G. I'm sorry, Mike. This had nothing to do with you, bro. You still the only one that's been in the crib, dog.
All right. As long as something's still sacred, John. As long as something's still just you and me.
Bro, yeah. You the only uncle that saw me. Unmelanated uncle that saw me. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's wrap up with Dookie Butt of the
Week. As of now, we'll see. You know what I mean? Do, nigga. To be continued.
Paul, I'm on your shit, Paul. I'm on your shit, Paul.
I'm on your shit, Paul. He's solid, though. He was cool as fuck. Y'all would love this nigga, but go ahead.
All right, Dookie Butt of the Week. I already said Jackson's is the city of Indianapolis, which, by the way, the Hunters were out in Indianapolis. I sent y'all the Tiana Trump just posted her Google location just in Indianapolis.
I thought you was talking about some like different type of hunters since we was talking about white boys and shit.
No, man. Headhunters.
Like, bro,
You feel what I'm saying?
like my only white homeboy in high school was a fucking hunter. A fucking redneck, not a redneck, but a fucking motherfucker was very much immersed in the country white boy life.
Yeah.
Right. Like he was a dude who would like cut school on the first day of hunting season and shit, and bring me like turkey jerk and shit. Like just
Venison fire too. Venison stew, that
good
go
as fuck,
crazy.
bro. But yeah, that was like my dog, because I've always said, like, if you want to be my homeboy and if you want to be my friend and you're white, you have to understand how trash white people are to black people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And he was one of those.
Foundational.
Way back in my high school days, he knew how trash like racist white people were in fucking Virginia and shit. So that's how we became homies and shit.
I mean, he's a hunter, so he's firsthand experience with the
Yes.
motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But he saw the other side. So I'm glad shout out to him too. Shout out to Paul. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the white hating white people out there. You know, we love to hear
all the
Jenkins
white
and
people
Jonez.
who realize white people are trash. Nah, that's real shit, because like I can understand
For
like
real.
because like you kind of have to understand shit like that if you want to be like
sure,
friends
man.
with people outside of that group, right? Like I'm sure there's a lot of women who are like, bro, if you're a man who doesn't understand how trash men are, we cannot be friends.
Facts.
And, you know,
Right.
you know
I'm
what I'm
not friends
saying?
with any
Yes.
men that think that men are great either. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
That's 100%. Like, if the moment someone's on that, like, yeah, because men, it's like, meh, you don't exist in my head anymore. Like you, you just deleted yourself out of my brain, bro.
Right, that red pill, whatever the fuck pill bullshit y'all
Yeah.
be talking. Hell no, that shit don't fly over here, dog.
All right, our Dookie Butts of the week: Jackson, Indianapolis, fake airport basketball court, bullshit, decal on the floor, plastic
was so
lid on the
trash.
rim, unbelievable.
That
15
shit was so
degrees
trash.
in the United States of America, which has two coasts, a coast on either side of the country, and they picked Indianapolis for a February event. I don't know. Tyler, who's your Dookie Butt of the week?
And you know, something I think that is like something that just holds Indianapolis back is they're not a good food city, bro. Like if you're gonna be a cold ass Midwest city, you got to be a good food city. St. Louis is known for barbecue. Cleveland's known for steakhouses. Indianapolis is known for
Subway
tenderloin
sandwiches, nigga.
right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shrimp cocktail, like bro. Yeah,
It's 26 degrees right now in Indianapolis, bro.
And shrimp
it's not the
cocktail.
weather. I'm telling you, it's not the weather. It's not the weather, bro. I'm telling you, it's not the weather.
The weather
Bro.
doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
Listen,
but I'm telling
if-
you,
If
the weather
it's
don't
20,
decide if you're a trash city or not.
bro, if it's 26 degrees in your city, and I'm like, yo, give me the dish your city is known for, and you hand me a cup of cold ass shrimp, right? With some motherfucking spicy ketchup sauce, which is basically what cocktail sauce is. It's just ketchup and horseradish sauce fucking. That's all cocktail sauce is. Like, bro, y'all got to get in the lab, bro. Y'all got to rework that image, man.
Got to do better.
Yeah, you can for sure got to do better. But my Dookie Butt of the week. Okay, so this week, a trailer for the X-Men '97 animated series just dropped, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's coming to Disney Plus. You
Very
know,
excited.
Oh, excited as fuck, right? The nostalgia from my childhood just woo. Yeah.
Gambit charging Wolverine's claws.
Dog. Woo, that was the coolest fucking shit. They're about to wreck some shit. But
They got excited, bro.
yeah. Basically, right. For those who are familiar, it is a continuation of the X-Men animated series from the 90s. It picks up where that series left off, where Professor X died, and they're taking things from there. And basically, there's a mutant on there named Morph, and his power as a mutant is that he could shapeshift. And they announced in the reboot, the writers behind this series, they announced in the reboot that he is going to be non-binary. And so, you know, if I say those words, we all know as expected, there's going to be a bunch of crybabies.
Was everyone like super excited about that, Tyler?
oh, buddy, let me tell you. Right. So, you know, when that news dropped, like I said, we all know there were a bunch of bitches, you know, bitching and moaning about that. So those are my Dookie Butts of the week. And I want to have a conversation here that's like a bit bigger than these people just crying about this particular X-Men character, because I think the discussion to be had is a bit bigger than that, because the same crowd who's like complaining about this, these motherfuckers are repeat offenders, right? Like there's a script here. And
yeah, the morph being non-binary in the X-Men 97 relaunch is not your gateway drug into complaining about. Yeah.
Exactly that, right? And so because like whenever something like this happens, it's always the same fucking crowd of like racist, bigoted motherfuckers crying about how such and such has gone woke. And it baffles me that these dumb motherfuckers think that a show in a comic like X-Men, whose entire premise, right, was like an allegory on how we as a society have to fight discrimination and intolerance and bigotry, even when like this bigotry is weaponized by religion, even when it's substantiated by pseudoscience, even when it's endorsed by our government. And they're like, oh, X-Men has suddenly, quote unquote, gone woke. Motherfucker, it was always woke. Right. And while we're here on this woke shit, we need to discuss how like these racist motherfuckers have just gentrified like the whole fucking woke term, because the irony there is crazy. Basically, before these racist motherfuckers gentrified that shit, woke meant, hey, bruh, like you got to seek out and know the truth, because these racist motherfuckers will lie and distort the hell out of that shit. Right. And that's exactly what these motherfuckers did when they repurposed that term, right? They stripped it of its original meaning and basically made it mean like to represent something that doesn't center white and or straight people, and especially white straight people, right? Like that's all woke fucking means. Woke means, oh, this has brown people in it, this is woke, or oh, this has gay people in it, this is woke, right? These are the most ridiculous motherfuckers on the planet. And these are people who believe that like progressiveness is like a fairly new phenomenon. They're the same motherfuckers who were shocked that the music Rage Against the Machine was making 30 years ago was anti-Republican, right? Like, which is why I do not believe in seriously engaging with these people, because they are not coming from a place of good faith. They are not coming from a place of trying to foster dialogue, foster conversation. They are coming from a place of trying to suppress people, trying to silence people. And people like that, bro, you just need to tell them to go fuck off. You don't have genuine good faith conversations with those people like that. Like a common refrain that we always hear from that crowd is shit like this, right? Like I don't mind black people in my storylines. I don't mind gay people in my storylines, but just make it make sense, right? Like don't shoehorn it there just to shoehorn it there. Okay, well, with this particular instance, we have Morph, who is a shapeshifter, right? So it logically makes sense. It checks out in the most sensible way that a shapeshifter will be someone who doesn't feel any type of allegiance to any particular gender, right? So you know, but still, they're still bitching and complaining, right? And there will always be something with those people, which is why I say do not engage in good faith with these people, because they're not coming from a place of good faith. And, you know, then I saw the whole goalpost move with the shit where they were like, well, you know, non-binary wasn't really a term back in 1997. So this really isn't historically accurate, blah, 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 blah. Bro, non-binary people have always existed in a way where we just might not have called them non-binary. That might be a fairly recent term in like the cultural zeitgeist. But Mike, you're a comic fanatic.
Yeah.
You know, 70s, 80s Storm.
Yes.
Right? She was, you know, with her mohawk, with her biker gear.
Storm. Yep.
Right? Androgynous as fuck. And that's what we were calling non-binary people back then, right? Androgynous. You know what I'm saying? And a big
David
part
Bowie.
of right. A big part of like comic book lore is that Storm was modeled after Grace Jones, who was a fucking androgynous icon 50 fucking years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this, that these are very silly fights that this crowd chooses to pick, right?
Yeah.
Like the X-Men characters, Black Little Mermaids. They're silly fights, but they're very sinister motives behind them.
Yeah.
And we do not owe these people the courtesies of trying to engage with them in good faith, because that's not what they're here for. They're not upset that there's a Black Little Mermaid in the Disney universe. They're not upset that there's a non-binary
They're upset that black
person.
people exist.
Exactly.
Yes.
They're upset that black people exist. They're upset that non-straight people exist. And we do not need to fucking grant these people the courtesies of having genuine conversations with them. We just need to tell these people to fuck off. That's all we need to do. And and it's kind of fitting that this happens on what would have been Toni Morrison's birthday, because Toni Morrison has an incredible quote, and we've all discussed how big of fans we are of Toni Morrison on here. She has an incredible quote of how, like, the purpose of racism is to keep having you explain. They will always move the goalpost. It will have you, people say that black people aren't aren't as smart as white people, so you conduct scientific surveys to prove them wrong and shit. But it's like, bro, don't engage in a place that comes from good faith, because these motherfuckers are not coming from a place of good faith with this. And that's all I'm saying here. It's like, bro, tell these motherfuckers they're stupid. You can back your claims up that these motherfuckers are stupid with facts. But as far as trying to engage with them and convert them,
yes,
that's a lost cause, because these are not people who you want on your fucking side anyway. Fuck them.
They are people who, to use one of my mom's favorite terms, they're too stupid to live. Like
Hey, that's
Your mom might be the realest one on the. That's some real shit, nigga.
Just
Fuck 'em
too
for
stupid,
real, nigga.
Just too stupid to live. The X-Men were created as a way of discussing the civil rights movement that Stan Lee was super interested in comic books. Like,
yes.
Professor X and Magneto are consciously an allegory for the different paths to mainstream societal acceptance that Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X had. Like,
right.
That was the foundation of the comic book. Like, so
like, bro,
the X-Men are providing a commentary on social issues now.
Like, what happened to my childhood, bro? Something that is a common. Okay. For one, most X-Men are young as shit, right? Charles Xavier School is a school for gifted youth. Most of these mutants,
they get their powers at puberty. Yes.
Right. Like, they're usually teenagers. If you're fucking 25, you're an elder statesman in this shit, right? Like, Cyclops is like the leader, and that motherfucker's like 25, 26, right? And Wolverine's like fucking 400 years old, but that's a whole other story.
Right.
But, like, there is such a common recurring theme with mutants and X-Men where they either know they're a mutant and they suppress it, and then there's a moment where it gets away from them and it's revealed to other people around them that they're a mutant, or they do not know they're a mutant, and that, there's a moment where their mutant powers kind of come to the surface around other people, and their friends, their family, their loved ones turn their back on them. Right. And they're like, you loved me before you knew who I was fully. Why do you not love me now? Like, if you don't see that is an allegory against homophobia, how much fucking harder do we need to hit you over the head with that? You know what I'm saying?
I have had black friends and gay friends talk about how moving the story where there was the quote unquote cure for the X gene, and that there were characters who were choosing to take it because they were like, I just want my life to be easier.
Right.
And they were like, fuck. Like, that's my worst impulse about myself. You know what I mean? To allow what the society feels to have caused me to hate myself. Like, and again, that's why it's a lasting cartoon, because it's not just empty calories like the fucking All-Star game. It's like, there was actually like emotions you could put your own life onto in that show and in the comics and everything. Anyway,
it's not Captain America and Black Planet and Black Panther fighting a 10-foot tall purple alien, right? It is these people fighting, like I said, bigotry that is sanctioned by religion, bigotry that is sanctioned by pseudoscience, bigotry that is sanctioned by the government, and we see that in real fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Like I said, these people have this fucking notion where, like I said, they think that progressivism is something new, but
because
they were
too stupid as kids to understand that Rage Against the Machine didn't like the machine. Like,
yeah, it's in the fucking name, bro. What you think the machine is, motherfucker? Yeah,
John, who's your Dookie Butt of the week?
Y'all hear about Freddie Gibbs, man?
Is this gonna be
explain it for the listeners?
So Freddie Gibbs' girlfriend, I guess ex, I think his baby mama actually dropped pictures of Freddie Gibbs with his booty in the air, bro, exposing his booty hole, bro. And I don't think Freddie Hole, who's literal Dookie Butt, can be seen if you were to look good. I don't think. Why is she doing that, dog? You feel me? Like, why are you still? You know what I mean? Like, why you like? I just think that's so foul.
It's revenge porn, flat out. Ain't all the way.
Flat out. I don't think anything's funny about it. I think it's extremely fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That you. I mean, sex doesn't even matter when it comes to the shit like that. Where like somebody sent you something in private that it was, exposing himself in some way. You know what I mean? And you're revealing that shit. It's just fucked up, dog. And she is the Dookie Butt, even though his Dookie Butt is out, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that is crazy, bro.
It's not
that's
funny,
so wild.
but your use of Dookie Butt in both usages is funny. So I apologize for laughing.
And that's a father his child, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's a father her child. Like, you gonna have it like, dog, like that's not a good, like, what, how is the kid gonna be affected by the dad's butt being in the air? And what do you do? Like, that's just so ridiculous, bro. You feel me? Crazy.
I will say that. I will say
they
that.
Call him Spready Gibbs. Come on, man.
I will say that.
They call him the father. You know how Twitter is. You know what I mean? They calling your baby daddy Spready Gibbs. That is your child's dad. That's crazy, bro.
You got that hard ass bandana poster framed in the back right there as we speak.
Yeah,
but
I love that nigga. Booty out or not.
Booty out or not.
My favorite rapper.
But bro, he handled it in a very funny way. Did you see the responses?
I didn't see his response to it. No, I didn't see his
response. For one, he tweeted, the Weebay from the Wire gift shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about nothing, bro.
Yeah. He tweeted, I got niggas looking at my shit like, and he put that gift in. And he posted a motherfucking video where he was like, yeah, you mad as hell. You need to go do Galentine's, girl. You need to. He was like doing this shit on Valentine's Day. Go do Galentine's. Where your man? Look, I cannot he's a funny motherfucker. Right. And I just cannot imagine how much it has to piss you off to be in a war like that with a funny motherfucker. Because you think I always get the last laugh, dog.
That nigga got jumped and like played the shit off, like, you know what I mean? There was video of the shit. He'll crack a joke about it. Crazy.
He's leaning into stand up. He's got a whole stand up set happening in LA like next month.
That's fire. Good for him, bro. Yeah. I mean, he's getting money in all over. He's in movies, TV shows. Good for him, bro. Talented dude. I just hate seeing shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I don't know. Seeing motherfuckers drop a whole ass like private photo like that, you know what I'm saying? That's corny, dog. It's just, I don't know, it's just
crazy.
Up,
no, like you said, it is revenge porn. Okay, my Dookie Butt of the week is the personal finance writer who wrote a column, Charlotte Cowles, who wrote a column for The Cut. The headline is, "The day I put $50,000 in a shoebox and handed it to a stranger, I never thought I was the kind of person to fall for a scam." Did you guys see this on Twitter?
No,
I saw it circulate and I didn't read up on it though, because everyone's like, "Hey, don't think this can't happen to you," and I was like, "Motherfucker, I know it won't happen to me." But
on Monday, I called it online. That was a scam. Remember that when I was high as fuck?
Yeah,
I said, and I was high as hell. I was like, "Is this real?" And then the motherfucker hung up
your
on
ass. Blocked your ass. You tried to call
back. That motherfucker blocked me. Nigga, I was like, bro, it was. I called it. It was weird as hell. I was like, "Is this real?" Because I was high as hell. Is this real?
You tried to set up your Amazon Prime shit so we could watch some shit. And the motherfucker said, "Hey, I'm calling from Amazon." And you're like, "Hold up, motherfucker, is this real?"
I said, "Hold up," and I asked the question. I was like, "Is this real?" And the motherfucker was like grunted something and then hung up. I tried to call back. The motherfucker blocked my shit. But yeah, man, crazy. Anyway,
I'm on the exact same tip Tyler is. Like, yes, like we're all gonna accidentally like click a link or answer a spam call or something.
Malware here and there. You know what I mean?
There's a cost of doing business. Right. You know what I mean? No one bats 1,000.
Cost of clicking on Pornhub. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, bro.
X video. You know, I mean, whatever. But like
the best of the X videos. Your X videos, man. But go ahead. That man might be nasty, dog.
But I'm with Tyler. There's a long distance between, I accidentally clicked the link someone DM'd to me and I got $50,000 in cash out put it in a shoebox, and handed it to a stranger through a car window. I promise you, and you can shoot me in the face. Anyone listening to this podcast can take me out of this world. If I ever get caught putting $50,000 in a shoebox and handing it to a stranger in a car window that's scamming me, I will bet my life I will never do that shit.
So what was the reasoning behind this? What was the reasoning behind this?
Bro, it's the saddest, dumbest shit ever. You want to talk about too dumb?
This is a writer, so this person is,
she's a personal finance columnist, John.
So she's a smart person.
The man on the phone knew my home address, my social security number, the names of my family members. He told me my home was being watched, my laptop had been hacked, and that we were in imminent danger. I can help you, but only if you cooperate, he said. His first orders. I could not tell anyone about our conversation, not even my spouse, or talk to the police or a lawyer. Now I know this was all a scam.
Without telling your spouse. Come on, dog.
A cruel and violating one, but painfully obvious in retrospect. Agreed. Here's what I can't figure out. Why didn't I just hang up and call 911? Why didn't I text my husband or my brother, a lawyer, or my best friend, also a lawyer, or my...
Bro, okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out.
So everyone was saying on Twitter, you couldn't have waterboarded this information out of me. That's true. That one is staying in here to the grave, bro. I'm taking that one to the grave, dog.
Listen, and the
I wouldn't tell you if I did that. I wouldn't tell y'all if I did that with $1,000. 50
and the
racks,
fact, and the fact that it was a cold call. Listen, if you make 100,000 cold calls and get one lick for $50,000, that's a great investment of time, dog. That is so wild.
He might have did 100,000 calls. She might have been 100,000. He might have did his 10,000 hours. He deserved it, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
God damn,
he earned that. Bro, that's crazy as hell. Insane.
Handed that man a down payment for a house in the suburbs in a shoebox. You know how heavy $50,000 in cash is, dog?
She had to go get that out the bank. I bet, you have to get signed off or some shit like that. You just can't go.
That's what I was going to say. You cannot go through drive-through and get that. You got to come inside, and a motherfucker's going to look in your eyes and be like, you sure you want to do this?
You got to bring your motherfucking social security card with you, nigga. You know what I mean? They're like, nigga, what's going on? Blink twice if you're
I was going to say, the teller gave you the tap 2 times on the table if you need me to call 911, and you said, nope, I'm taking care of this one.
I'm getting in front of this before whoever is gonna scam me. What the fuck? Hell no.
I wonder if she had. I ain't gonna. It just feels like there had to be something that she really wanted to hide, something deeper, in order to get somebody to you know what I mean? What are you so afraid? That. I don't know. I think there's more to this story than what was told.
This is a journalist.
I just can't imagine it.
Who had a weekly column in the business section of the New York Times.
Oh.
She's written a personal finance column for the magazine that this article appeared in for the last 7 years, which they have to have gently fired her after this, right?
Yeah, who's taking advice from that? See, that's how you know she ain't never been low-level scammed once in her life, bro. That's how you know that she ain't never, went up to a homeless person at the 7-Eleven and be like, bro, if I give you $5, can you give me a 40-ounce? And they just go out the back door with your $5. All right, that's how you know that she is just too trustworthy, dog.
She's never been asked for $1 for gas because their car ran out of gas and they're just trying to get home to their wife. You know what I mean?
Right,
she's never had the low-level street grift experience.
What proves she's most trustworthy is she thinks she can tell this story and people are still going to read her fucking column.
Exactly that, too.
The fuck? That's the wildest, nigga.
We are not empathizing.
I'm going to speak my truth, and you still have a job afterwards? It's crazy. Ain't no way. I hope she ain't lose her gig, though, but damn, that's crazy.
Bro, I just read deeper into the column. She did this on Halloween, bro.
That motherfucker probably put up with the scream ass on,
just drop the money in the bag.
God damn,
she said that morning.
It was probably 3 kids in a fucking in an overcoat driving a van Just put the
Fucking
money
Vincent
in the
Adult Man.
backseat.
Did a business
Right.
like a motherfucker.
Right. They balling out at Disney World, nigga. You feel me? Goddamn. Shit. Buying all types of skins. You know what I mean? And shit like that.
That motherfucking
Crazy.
Fortnite motherfucker.
You're
decked
buying all the
fuck out.
skins on Fortnite. Crazy.
Probably
as
bought a
hell.
jetpack for that motherfucker, bro. Like,
50K of skins. I'm going crazy, nigga. Insane.
All right, we'll be back. That's all the time we got today. We'll be back with our regular midweek episode and then a Saturday one as well. We will see y'all soon. Thanks for listening. As always, bye.
bye.
Bye.